Hello, and welcome to Wake County Animal Center's Getting Started video. In this video, we will go over step by step the volunteer onboarding process. Now let's get started. Before you move on in the process, you must first complete orientation. Our orientation gives you a more in-depth look at the volunteer program and explains step by step the process to move forward. There are two orientation videos, this being one of them, the Emergency and Safety Information Document, and finally, reading and accepting the Volunteer Code of Ethics and Pledge. Once all of these things are done, you can sign up to do an in-person tour of the Animal Center with the volunteer coordinator. Hello everyone! In this video, we're going to go over how to sign up for the open house and tour in Better Impact. So what you're going to do is open up Better Impact, whether it be on your phone or on the computer, and you're going to come up here to My Profile and go to Training. As you can see for me, I've already completed the first 4 steps of the orientation. You will not be able to sign up for the open house and tour until you finish and pass all 4 steps. So once you completed these 4 tasks, you can come up here to Opportunity, and you can choose either the Opportunity Calendar or the Opportunity List. For this instance, we're going to use the Opportunity Calendar. So when you pull up the Opportunity Calendar, you can see it's already highlighted in black, the open house and tour. So it's your choice. We have them available every other Tuesday and then every single Saturday. So if these days don't work for you, please feel free to reach out to me. You can send me an email or a text message. So I'm going to say I'm going to do Saturday, January 6th. So I'm going to click on the link, and if you want, you can see who else is scheduled to come in. There are no other volunteers at this time, so it'll be just me. But you can click sign up and you're all done. And to confirm, you can select it, see who is scheduled, and now you see my name. I'm going to also show you how to do it on the opportunities list, and we're going to click on that here. So there are a couple of different things underneath the opportunity list. I like how it's all organized, but if you come here to volunteer meetings and under open house and tour, you click the activity and it shows you a list of all the days that we have available. So again, I'm going to choose Saturday, January 20th and click sign up. I like how it highlights green because it lets me know it confirmed that it's signed up. And just in case you forget, you can always go up here to schedule and see what you're signed up for. So all you have left to do now is come into the shelter on the day that you sign up for, at the time that you signed up for, and then you'll be ready for the tour. After you finish the in-person tour, the volunteer coordinator will officially activate your account as a volunteer. Next, the volunteer coordinator will send an email with links to the online training. The online training can be done on your own time, as it will always be available for you. Just please keep in mind that if there is no activity on your account for 30 to 60 days, your account will be deactivated and you may have to start the volunteering process over. We also understand that life happens, so if you need to take a break from volunteering, please reach out to the volunteer coordinator to mark your account as inactive until you're able to return. So what activities do we currently have? Right now, we have active dog walking, dog cuddling, cat cuddling, small animal care, paparazzi, biographer, events team, matchmakers, and the daycation team. Available for volunteers to get started on. Please only watch the training videos for the activities you want to participate in. Let's say you only want to volunteer with cats and you don't want to do any activities with dogs. If you watch the dog walking training videos, your opportunity calendar will be flooded with days that you can walk dogs. You'll see the cat shifts as well, but there will be dog shifts filtered in as well. And we don't want that if you don't want to work with dogs. After you watch the online training videos, you can sign up to do an in-person training with a mentor. Some activities don't require an in-person training, and the training videos will let you know which ones do and do not. Some trainings like the paparazzi and the bio writing don't require in-person training with the mentor. However, if you like to do them with the mentor first, we are more than happy to help you out with that. Hello everyone! In this video, we're going to go over how to sign up for an in-person training after you completed the online training. So first thing you're going to do is open up Better Impact, and when you're on the home page, you're going to go up here to My Profile and go to Training. So as you can see, I've finished taking the dog walker online training course and I've passed it. You can also review it whenever you need to get a refresher, so that's up to you. So once you finish watching the online video, you're going to come up here to opportunities and you can go either to the opportunity calendar or the opportunity list. We're going to start with the opportunity calendar. So these are only example trainings, but we have one training for dog walker available Saturday, January 6th. So we're going to click on this one. It's from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. That fits perfectly with my schedule, so I'm going to sign up. And just to confirm, you can see who else is scheduled. So if you click that, you can see my name. You'll also be able to see the other people that sign up as well. So I'm going to show you also how to use the opportunity list. So if you come up here and click opportunity list and scroll down to volunteer trainings, you can see training for dog walkers here as well. We're going to click on that. So we can see that another training is available Thursday, January 11th from 12 to 2. That one works for my schedule too, so I'm going to sign up for that one as well. So you can click it and it highlights green that you're scheduled. So you don't have to go to both trainings. I only signed up for both of them for example purposes. So you only need to go to one training unless you want to continue doing it again with a mentor until you feel comfortable. So just to confirm that you signed up for a training, you can come up here to schedule and see all the things that you're scheduled to do. So you can see volunteer training, dog walkers, Saturday, January 6th from 9 to 11 p.m. And it's just me signed up right now. So only thing you have to do is come in and meet up with your mentor and they'll take it from there. So you're all done watching the online training videos and you signed up for an in-person training with your mentor. Now today's the day I meet with my mentor. What do I do? When it's time to come in to meet your mentor for training, you can enter through the front door and sign in at the volunteer table. You can either wait for your mentor in the front lobby or in the volunteer lounge. The fastest way to identify a mentor is if they're wearing a blue apron. Depending on what activity you're training for, there may be 2 or more people in your group, depending on how many signed up for the shift. When the time comes, your mentor will meet up with you and your group and give you a quick tour of the lounge and go over the supplies needed for this activity, the rules, and some helpful tips and tricks before taking you to the adoption floor. After they finish the overview, they will take you to the adoption floor, show you how the activity is done, and give everyone in the training group a chance to try it themselves with supervision. When your training is all done, they should show you how to put away your supplies and clock out. Your mentor should give you a checklist for you to look over and see if you're comfortable volunteering on your own for this activity. On the checklist they give you at the end of the training, there is an option to have the mentor reach back out to you to schedule a one-on-one training so you can feel more comfortable. You can also use the mentor contact list in the volunteer guidebook to reach another mentor that fits your schedule and ask them to do a one-on-one training. We're here to support you. You're all done with training and now you're ready for your first day of volunteering all on your own. Everything we need to know should have been covered in your in-person training with the mentor, but let's walk through everything together. To start us off, all volunteering shifts are available every day as early as 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the evening. The only exception is on major holidays. On holidays, volunteers can come in at 7 a.m. and stay until the kennel attendants finish cleaning, which is usually around 11 to 12. Once the KAs are done, everyone in the building must leave. If you are volunteering before noon on a weekend, you should do the following. 1. Check the front door to see if anyone is at the front desk. 2. Go around to the back of the building to the courtyard and have a dog walker or a staff member let you in. Or 3. Call the volunteer coordinator to let you into the building. When you come in, please be sure to stop to the volunteer sign-in area located in the lobby to your left. Badges can be found in the doghouse on the volunteer sign-in table. Simply lift the roof and grab a badge. The number will be written on the badge in bold black numbers. When you sign in to the volunteer book, you will need to write your name, the date, the activity you're here to do, your badge number, and the time you start and then the time you finish. A good practice to do while you're at this table is to start the clock on the Better Impact app. It is important to log your hours in the app so your account doesn't have a chance of deactivation after 30 to 60 days of no activity. Simply click the start clock at the top of the app and select the activity you're here to do. After that, you're good to go. After you get your badge, you will have access to the volunteer lounge to gather your supplies. The volunteer lounge is the second door to your right. Here's a picture of what the room looks like. Please always be sure to check the bulletin boards or check in with a volunteer coordinator for any updates pertaining to volunteering. In the volunteer lounge, you will find all the supplies for the activity you're volunteering to do. If we're ever low on any supplies, please let the volunteer coordinator know so that we can restock. Please never buy any supplies on your own unless you are given permission by the volunteer coordinator. All the supplies should be provided here. Now let's watch this quick video giving a tour of the volunteer lounge. Hello everyone! In this video, we're going to go over how to get to the volunteer lounge and do a quick tour. Starting off in the lobby, we're going to come over here and to sign in at the volunteer sign-in area. This is our badge book, so you sign your name, the activity you're here to do, the badge number, the date, the time you came in, when you're leaving, and your initials. To get your badge, you can find it here in the doghouse. Just lift up the side and pull out a badge. To find out what badge number you have, you can see it in bold numbers, on the front. Just please make sure you write it down into the badge book. Now, let's head back to the lounge. You guys can follow me. The lounge is past this door. It does say authorized personnel only. To get past it, use your badge, beep it against the scanner. Now you can get back. The lounge is the second door to our right. Some of this room over here. Our volunteer lounge. All right, to go ahead and get started on our quick tour, I'm going to start over here with our mini fridge. Volunteers have access to the mini fridge. We have waters in here for everyone to enjoy. You can also put in your snacks and whatever goodies you have in there. Just please make sure you take it back out if you're not going to eat it, or we're going to throw it away if it's been a long time. Moving around over here. This rolly cart right here, on top of it, this is the Daycation form book, so you can open it up, sign out what dog you need, and take one of the signs and put it in there in the dog's kennel jacket. But they'll go over more of that in the training. In the top, we have the personality cards for dogs, personality cards for cats, and then the training checklist for all of the activities we have available. Moving on to the tan cabinet over here, we have our volunteer cubbies. Everything over here is labeled, so if you don't know where things are, you can just check the label or ask the volunteer coordinator right behind you. So you open it up. This is where you can put your personal items while you're here volunteering. We just ask that you please only keep and take what is yours. Everyone is super respectful for everyone else's stuff, so let's keep that going. Moving on, our grooming supplies are found down here. Gonna roll our cart over. Inside, you have things like shampoo, conditioners, mousse, dry shampoos, towels over here, and wipes if you want to wipe an animal off without going a full bath. We also have nail clippers, brushes, so on and so forth. Down here, our extra grooming supplies is just filled with towels. Over here are our cat supplies. Open it up. So we have our cat grooming supplies in this purple bin. We have nail trimmers, brushes, combs, flea combs, and then our toys over here. We have our hard cat toys in here. And our soft cat toys in here. We also have some extra because we had a lot of donations recently. We ran out of room. Down at the bottom, we have cat treats. We have our crunchy treats over here. We have some that are filled up with soft gooiness inside and just crunchy ones in the back. We also have some catnips, some wipes. We also have our True Treats. These the cats really love. Okay, some of the stuff. All right, moving on. We have our homemade cat toys in here. It's filled with the cardboard toilet paper rolls. You can put treats inside them and give them to kitties. They love it. Down here in this bottom drawer is the only one that's not labeled, but it's where we keep our enrichment toys for the dogs. So we have a bunch of different toys in here that you can hand out. We also have some extra blankets if you notice any dogs without. Just please be careful with this drawer because it is broken and hard to open and close. Sometimes. Over here we have our dog treats. So we have our soft dog treats up top. We have 4 different varieties and I restock them every day. We also have our Kong Tasty Treats so you can fill up Kongs with them. We have aprons over here which are required for every activity. And then crunchy treats down at the bottom. So you can take however much of everything that you want to. Right, moving into this drawer is our playgroup supplies. So if you're a part of our playgroup team or you're going to view, this is the only drawer that you're going to be pulling from. So we have water bottles, just in case, to be on the safe side. So while we're out in playgroups, we have 3-4 dogs out at a time. So if anything breaks out or a dog starts acting up, we can spritz them with water and they're like, okay, I get the idea, and then they stop. We also have air horns and pet corrector spray just for safety reasons as well. We also have leashes and collars in this drawer, but it's only for playgroup, not for regular dog walking. Same thing for this bottom drawer, just extra leashes and collars for playgroup. Going over to this tower over here, starting at the top, we have stickers. And this drawer is for staff and mentors only, but inside of it is just stickers. It just lets us know who's potty trained and which dogs have behavioral issues that we need to keep an eye out for, like if they're jumpy or a little mouthy or they like to hump you a little bit. So that's what we use our blue stickers for, but only me or the mentors will put them out. In this drawer, we keep our dry erase markers. We use these to write down enrichment, the times and dates that we provided enrichment for an animal. Over here is our carabiners. This is what we use for dog walking. I'll give a quick example. We also use our martingale collars, but we quickly latch them on here. And this is one of our leashes. And we latch it onto the other side. Tighten it up. Now we're ready to go for a walk. If you're in the dog walking training classes, they'll go over this in way more depth than I just did. It was just a quick example. The carabiners can be found up there. All right, moving on to the rest of the drawers. Poop bags are in this top drawer. If you're doing any dog walking, please make sure you bring poop bags with you. We want to be good neighbors and make sure we pick up all the poops. And here are martingale collars. These are the only collars that you'll be using if you're walking a dog. And here are the leashes. These are the only leashes that you'll be using if you're doing dog walking. And here are our harness leashes. We don't really use these, so we just kind of ignore this drawer, but they're here. In this drawer, we have our harness leashes. If you're in daycation, if you do the daycation training, it'll show you how to use these leashes, but they're only used for dogs that we're taking off site. Down at the bottom, just some extra toys if you want to take it out into the play yard with you. Feel free to take whatever you like. All right, moving over here, just to quickly go over this board, we have our blank vet slips over here, which are pink, and our blank behavior slips over here, which are blue. It also explains what each slip does, and when you're all done, you can clip the filled out slips right here. So if any of our supplies ever happen to be low or empty, most likely martingale collars or the aprons, they're most likely going to be in this pink basket, which is our clean laundry bin, just waiting for either me or some volunteers to fold them up and put them away. Over here in these big cabinets are our treat overstock, starting with this one. So this is our soft treat drawer, but we got a huge donation, so some of my hard treats got moved over here just for extra space. And on this side, this is where we keep all the hard treats. And this is what I use to restock all the treats over there. Then in these drawers, they're just extra supplies for me if I ever run out of any aprons or martingale collars. These are always locked, only I have access to these. Lastly, right here, this is the dirty laundry bin. So please put all your aprons, martingale collars, leashes, all of that stuff goes in here. Just please make sure you take off carabiners and dry erase markers and treats. We don't want that stuff going into the laundry room and into the washing machine because it can mess it up. All right. The very last thing I want to show you guys is behind this door. This is where I sit over here. This is my desk. I am hidden from the door, so I may not see you come in, but you can always feel free to pop your head in. I'm always happy to assist. I do have two office mates. Cindy sits right there, and Joanne is over there. They most likely won't have any answers about the volunteer program because they run the rescue and foster group. So if you ever have any questions, either ask me or Megan down at the end of the hall. That's all. Looking forward to having you guys in the building. Once you're all done gathering your supplies from the lounge, you can head to the adoption floor. To get to the adoption floor, you go back to the lobby and down the long hallway. If the door to the adoption floor happens to be locked, the code is 153515 *. If you have any trouble getting past that door, please let a front desk member know and they will help you out. After this point, you can begin volunteering in the activity you trained for. If you ever need help, please ask a staff member or the volunteer coordinator. Once you're all done doing your volunteering activity and you're ready to leave, you can head back to the lounge and put away all of your supplies. Please put all dirty laundry in the dirty laundry bin found behind the lounge door. Please be mindful of the things that you put into the dirty laundry bin. Please only put aprons, leashes, collars, harnesses, or toys in the laundry bin. Please never put dry erase markers, carabiners, treats, or poop bags in the bin. Please make sure your apron is empty before you throw it into the bin. Finally, before you leave, please sign out of the volunteer book in the lobby, and please don't forget to return the badge after you're all done with it. If you happen to take it home by accident, no stress. Just return it the next time you come in to volunteer. You made it through. That was all for the Getting Started video. Now you can head over to the Emergency and Safety Information module.